Welcome back. Well, Muskies led it 5-0 at the end of the first, although that big lead is now almost in doubt. Waterloo, they've came back with 3 straight goals to make it a 5-3 game as we head to the third here in Sioux City, Iowa. Let's just hope that the Muskies don't blow an edge. Nicholas will take the draw with Connor Brown. Face-off's won by Brown. Here's Phelan with it right after the face-off. Here's Loftus now in the corner, gets it out for Gardula down there in the corner. Taken back there by Blank. Here's Blank back the other way. Blank flips one down into the corner. Puck's taken back there by Miller. Now by Phelan again. Phelan back for Miller. Miller now for Hillman. A foot race between Brown and Loftus. Loftus will throw it on over to the other side. Zlinka will pick it up. Now here's Kerr. A shot went wide. Now that's Hupka with it. Hupka. Long toss out for Blank. Blank, he could have had a breakaway if McInnes wasn't in his way. Of course. Here's Thorson now with it. Thorson. Pass across off the skate of Keefe, and then he goes rushing into the boards. Here's Thorson right out in front, tipped there by Hansen. Now it gets out to Van Tassel. Taken in there, Kessler, and Altrichter goes end over end for Thorson. Thorson back in the corner. Here's now Mustard. Like I've said at least a couple of times tonight, yes, that's his real name. Altrichter shot stopped by Urban. Face-off will come to the right of Urban. It'll be Strand and Gearing at the face-off. Strand wins the draw. Here's Court. Back for Fitzgerald. Off the boards, Pritchard. And a scramble for Strand. Back behind the net, Fitzgerald. On over to Court. Here's Court. Off the boards. Reed up into the air. Pritchard. Now taking it there is Gearing. Down there in the corner. Urban will get it back behind the goal. He'll get it for Court. Here's Court up the right wing side. Court will fire one back in around the boards. That's Strand down there in the corner. Fasha now with it off the boards. Delaney. Now picking one up is Pasha. Off the boards, here's Blanton. Blanton fires one in down into the corner. Back in behind the net, Carson Reed. Puck's taken back by Reed Morich. Morich and a scramble for. Taken there by Sam Court. Court gets it on over to Sprates. Here's Sprates. Now they're at center. Townsend back the other way. Here's Butella with it off the boards. Back and behind the net to Monero. Here's Frost with it. Frost back behind the goal. Frost on back Saganuk. Off the boards, missed Martino. Now here's Miller. Taking it there is Saganuk. Saganuk on over to Tumanero. Tumanero, long toss. Here's Martino, loses the puck though. Miller picks it up. Here's Miller up the left wing side. Gets it on over across to Butella. Martino picks it up. Martino on over Loftus for Tumanero. Tumanero back for Sprates. Sprates Clears one in. Leaving it there is Spicer. Here's Hillman. Back behind the net. Urban will leave it. Throws it on to Nicholas. Here's Nicholas up the left wing side. Nicholas dumps one into the corner. Taking it there is Brown. Brown flips one down into the corner. Back behind the net. Hupka will take it. Hupka tosses one on over Blank into the corner. Icing's called. Just about 4 minutes. Now into the third. Muskie still with a 5-3 lead. Face-off will come to the right of Urban. Although this game's not really as close as you think it is. You know, Sioux City, like I said earlier, 5-0 at the end of one, and then I guess they just lost an edge in the second and have let up 3 straight goals from Waterloo. Here's Gardula. Down into the corner. Taking it there is Mentz. Mentz, a shot save made. Spicer didn't get complete control of it. It's McInnes back for Thorson. Around the boards, Phelan will have it. Here's Phelan. They'll take it. Across for McInnes. Here's John Mustard with it. Mustard gets one on over to Altrichter. Altrichter fires one across the ice. Taking there Van Tassel. Here's Van Tassel up the right wing side. Now taken back Altrichter. Back for Kerr. Off the boards. Ty Hansen with it now. Hansen gets it. Trey Jeffress. Now Colin Kessler in a foot race. Picks it up. Altrichter, though, trying to get it away. Cannot. It's Kerr instead who does. Here's Kerr. Gets one on for Thorson. A shot went wide. That's Kerr again. Back in behind for Delaney. Right out there in front court. Here's Kerr. A shot deflected up high. Now it's taken back by Kessler. Here's Kessler now with it. Fires one. Nice pass back and behind. That's Blanton scoring on a beautiful pass from Kessler. Just like that, it's 6-3. And that means free pizza. Oh boy, Blanton's second goal of the night. What a debut he's having for the Muskies. Scored the 4th goal of the game, and now has scored the 6th one. Well, okay. And here's what could be 7. Strand. Heck, they could have scored 10 by now, knowing how things have gone here tonight. Here's Delaney with it, beefing on it, but then just fires it back in behind the net. Urban gets it on for Court. On now, Blanton. Free pizza tonight for everybody here in this crowd. Amazing. Here's Court with it. Court. On now for Miller. Here's Blanton with it. Gets it on for Strand. Strand down there in the corner. Taken back behind the goal. That's Phelan, rather, excuse me, up the left wing side. Here's Butella with it. Butella, shot stop made by Court. Frost could not get the rebound. That's taken back by Saganuk. Here's Saganuk. Will just drag one into the corner. Martino. Taking it there, Phelan. Butella. Now taken back there by Townsend. Townsend fires one down into the corner. Here's Saganuk with it. Saganuk in between the legs of Hupka. Now McInnes keeps it in, rounds the boards. That's Hillman down there in the corners. Linka poked up. Now that's Saganuk. Here's Saganuk. Missed Martino. Now that's Kerr with it. Kerr down into the corner. Here's Hupka around the boards. Taking it there is Sprates. Now Saganuk will have it. Here's Saganuk. They'll dump one into the corner. Now Kerr will have it. Here's Kerr. Kerr gets one on over for Brown. Oh, and Kerr trips up Brown. What is that? Oh, and then Gardula immediately lays out Kerr. Karma's a bitch sometimes, Kerr, which is why you got that payback. And now they send Gardula to the box anyway. We'll be back before I lose my mind.
Every picture tells a story. Of course, some stories are bigger than others. Okay, guys, here we go. Everybody say, cheese. Got it.
Welcome back. So they got a penalty on Gardula for cross-checking Kerr, but that was after he tripped up Nicholas. So why he's not getting a penalty too, I'm not quite sure myself. Okay, and we're just going to ignore the fact that Kerr tripped up Nicholas. Of course, Hansen, one of the two captains, is giving him a piece of his mind. And you've already heard from me. You've got a piece of my mind on that one. Media timeout, we just took one, dumbass. We just had one! Oh my God, is this ref stupid or what? We just came back from media timeout, and now there's another one. Is he stupid or something like that or what? Of course, Kersey's losing his mind as he should. I'm about ready to lose mine, so. Yeah, so we had a TV timeout, and then we were getting ready for the face-off, and then we had another, now I guess we're in another TV timeout. I don't know. We already ran our one commercial we're supposed to run right now, so yeah, I don't know what in the frick. Face off will come to the left of Irvine. Face off's one. Here's Altrichter with it. Gets it on Delaney. A shot up high off the netting and out of play. Face off will come to the left of Irvine. It's Nicholas. And I don't even care who it is, but here's Spicer with it. Spicer. Now for Delaney. Back behind the goal. Jake Delaney. Up center ice. Gets one on over across. Mustard. Yes, that's his real name, people. Okay, Mustard. Before we get calls roaming into to our control room. Here's Altrichter with it. Now on over for Delaney. Across Mustard. Back for Delaney. A shot went wide. Now taking it there is Hansen, and Hansen clears at the length of the ice. Back behind the net. Delaney will keep it. Here's Delaney with it. Delaney gets it on for Townsend. Uh-oh, now Fitzgerald and Deering are trying to get dirty there at the blue line. Well, I think Deering's trying to, you know. Christina Aguilera made a song about it, you know. But either way, Deering, I don't know what they were doing there at the blue line, but anyway, 1 minute left to go on the Waterloo power play. 6-3, the Muskies lead. 11-17 left to go in the third. Face-offs won. Here's Miller with it. Miller back in behind for Thorson. Thorson giving it as Brown. Across, a shot, they score. Zlinka getting his 5th goal on the year, and it's 6-4. Yeah, that's going to be a power play goal. Yeah, that was not good. Well, at least it's made things interesting here tonight. Waterloo attempting to come back. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but they're trying. Here's Kerr, back behind the net. Here's Sprates now with it. Sprates down there in the corner. Kerr, back behind the goal. Taking it there is Martino. Martino on over to Saganuk. Here's Spates now with it. Spates down there in the corner. Spates across Keefe. There's a shot that went wide. And the puck's immediately out of play. Into the penalty box. Face-off will come to the left of Spicer, Nicholas, and Frost at the face-off. Face-offs won. Here's Court there at the blue line. Court gets it to Nicholas. On now. That was Fitzgerald down into the corner. That's Nicholas battling for it. Now taking there, Reed Morich. There in the corner, Morich on for Kerr. Kerr off the boards. They're at center. Fitzgerald picks it up. That one will roll off the board. Spicer will attempt to play it. He does around the boards halfway through the third. Gardula back behind the goal. Battling for it. Nicholas picks it up. Nicholas on out to the blue line. Court. There's Court. A shot save made by Spicer. Here's Kerr with it. And it's played offsides. We'll take another break. We'll be back. Don't go away.
This man right here is my great-grandfather. He's the first cat herder in our family. Herding cats. Don't let anybody tell you it's easy. Anybody can herd cattle. Holding together 10,000 half-wild short hairs. Well, that's another thing altogether. Being a cat herder is probably about the toughest thing I think I've ever done.
I got this one this morning, right here. And if you look at this face, it's just ripped to shreds, you know? You see the movies, you hear the stories. I'm living a dream. Not everyone can do what we do. I wouldn't do nothing else. It ain't an easy job, but when you bring a herd into town and you ain't lost a one of them, ain't a feeling like in the world.
Well, after Zlinka scored the goal, he is now in the box. I don't know what happened, but either way, it's a power play for the Muskies. 6-4, they lead with 9:46 left to go. Face-offs won. Oh my God, that's the second time tonight they've been caught with too many men on the ice. Holy smokes. Here's Hillman, a shot was blocked. Now that's Loftus with it. Loftus, uh-oh. Another penalty, it's going to be interference. And I think it's going to be on the Muskies. Yep, Hansen's going to the box. So it'll be 4-on-4 for a minute and 44, of course. And then Waterloo will have a short power play for 16 seconds after that. Well, great, wonderful. Face-off will come to the right of Urban. Saganuk and Altrichter. Face-offs won. Here's Court. Back for Loftus. Back behind the net of Urban. Here's Loftus getting it on Gardula. It's picked up there by Miller at center. Miller back for Fasha. Fasha on over to Miller. Miller on back for Thorson. Here's Thorson. Oh boy, he gets sandwiched by two Musketeer players, Saganuk and Gardula. Now here's Loftus on for Gardula. Loftus across, Gardula court shot save made by Spicer. Now Spicer has a complaint. I guess there's too much ice or water or something in his crease. I don't know. But the refs is just like, hey, F you. Let's take the face off. And it'll come to the left of Spicer. Taking the draw will be Kessler and Brown, 17 and 17 at the face off. Brown wins the draw. Taking it is Reed. Reed into the corner. Now it's taken out by Brown. Brown back behind the net with Kessler battling for it. It's Reed with it. Reed on. Martino keeps it in. Puck's taken there by Brown. Here's Brown. Passes one on across for Phelan. Phelan down there at center. They poke around for it. It's picked up there by Kessler. Now Kessler on over for Court. Court to Kessler. Here's Kessler. Pass across. Shot went wide from Martino. Oh, geez Louise. 8 minutes left to go here in this crucial third period. Although it probably should have never been that way. Here's Court with it now. Court up the right wing side. Court, nice moves. Into the corner. That one will go. Picked up there by Fitzgerald. Here's Fitzy with it. Waterloo at full strength. Nicholas into the corner. Reed will get it back behind the goal. Reed. They're on the power play for 5 seconds. Townsend up. That's played off sides. That's 7.5 left. Face-off will come right in front of the penalty box. Nicholas will take the draw with Townsend. Face-offs won. Here's McInnes on across for Kerr. Muskie's back in full strength. Here's Kerr right on front. Could not get the shot. Now Zlinka slipping and falling. Gets the puck at center. McInnes now with it. Into the corner it rolls. And icing's called. Face off will come to the left of Urban. It's Nicholas and let's see who's down there. Deering. Here's Loftus, gets it back for Tuminero. Tuminero to Blank. Oh, and Kerr lays a massive hit on Blank. Yeah, he took the night off, I could tell you that. Here's Blank now with it. Picking up is Frost. Back in behind. Loftus picks it up. Off the boards, Nicholas. Nicholas trying to keep it in his march, but they have a scramble for it in front of the Muskies bench. That's Gardula, though. Comes out of it with the puck. Fires it into the corner. Here's Blank now with it. Blank. Puck's picked up there by Frost. Here's Frost. Pass across. Save made by Urban. Yeah, here's Strand with it. Strand across the way for Gardula. Taking it back as Frost, but now Strand immediately comes up with it again. Here's Keefe with it. Keefe gets it on over for Strand. Here's Strand for Pritchard. Pritchard, a shot. Oh boy, it slid through the crease a couple of times, but could not enter the net, and icing is called. Face off will come to the left of Spicer. Taking the draw will be Strand. And let's see, who is that down there? I can't really tell. All Trichter, it looked like slap shot hits and went wide after the face off. Now it's taken by Mentz. Mentz on over for Pritchard. Across Hansen. Hansen. On over Frost. Tipped out to Mentz. Here's Mentz now with it. Mentz. Back behind the net. Nits, and it's played icing. 5.5 to play. Yeah, join us tomorrow night at about 6:55 p.m. Eastern Time. Might be a couple minutes afterwards, but nonetheless, be here for that. Teddy Bear Toss Night, Scouts Night, Dew City Musketeers Night. It's going to be fun. Strand will take the draw with all Trichter. Face-offs one. Here's Hansen off the glass. That will roll all the way down ice, and icing's called. Face-off will come to the right of Urban. Strand will take the draw with Brown. Strand wins the draw. Here's Mentz back for Hansen. Off the boards. Now Hansen into the quarter. Pretty sure we'll clear it out. Phelan picks it up for Brown. Here's Brown. A shot went up high off the glass. Poked in behind the net, Zlinka. Now that's Jeffress picks it up. Jeffress gets it on now for Van Tassel. Here's Van Tassel. He's in. Shot save made Spicer. And then it rolls into the corner. Here's Zlinka now with it. Zlinka gets it on over. Boy, Hillman, while trying to get the puck, I think he tripped over the boards. He tripped on the boards, and I don't know, but he just went boom, boom, like that. Here's Kessler getting it on for Jeffress. Into the corner. Here's Kessler with it. Back behind the goal. Taken by All Trichter. Here's All Trichter. Pass across. Mustard behind the net. Here's Kessler with it. Kessler behind the goal. And Tassel. Puck's taken there by Thorson. Thorson on now for Nicholas. Here's Mustard now with it. Mustard on for All Trichter. Down there in the corner. I think Smasby's gonna plan to pull out Spicer. There's a shot save made by Urbon. Spicer was slowly but surely coming out of his net. I guess Smasby was like, "Oops, step back." Here's Thorson now with it. He gains control of the puck, goes off the stick of Nicholas out to center ice. It's picked up there by Fasha. Here's Fasha off the boards. He gets tripped up by Court. No penalty called, thank God. Here's Fitzgerald with it off the boards. Gets it to Nicholas. Now taken there by Reed. Reed, now here's Fasha with it. Fasha, shot, save, made by Urbon. And now they're pulling each other's sweaters afterwards. Well, I'd say Spicer's about 25 feet out of his goal. So obviously you could tell Smasby is planning on pulling him at some point. Face-off will come to the right of Urbon, but that will happen when we come back. Don't go away.
I can't believe it. It's my first blind date.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Really?
Whew. Whew.
You guys meet? Greg, Janice?
We sure did.
That was stupid. Great. This is smart. A beeper service for just $1.99 a month. From who else? Smart Beep. Call 1-800-BEEP-199 for other smart stuff, like directions. We've got chemistry here. You feel it?
I felt it.
All right, Janice.
Welcome back, everybody. 3:11 left to go here in this third. Muskies with the 6-4 lead. I think they're going to keep Spicer out of the net. So it's going to be an empty net for the Muskies. Taking the draw will be Saganuk and Deering. Face-offs won. Oh, and it's immediately out of play into the penalty box. Oh, Jesus. I thought they were going to call a penalty, but no. Well, face-off will come right in front of the penalty box. Now, it's across from the Musketeers bench, which is in... Well, they're in the Muskie zone, to say the least, but it's not a very far distance away from the empty net. So I'd be careful here. Hansen immediately flings it down ice, but it's going to be picked up by Altrichter. Altrichter taken into the corner there by John Mustard. Here's Mustard now with it. Mustard up the left wing side. Here's Mustard, a pass across, batted down by Loftus. Taking it there is Altrichter, Saganuk. On now for Martino. Here's Martino. Get it to Mustard. A shot went wide and a penalty's coming up. I believe it's going to be on Waterloo. Loftus a little bit shaken up. There'll be a high sticking call. A bad penalty to take late. So it's going to be on Grady Deering. So that means Spicer's immediately going to come back into play here because face-off will be in the Waterloo zone. It looks like it's going to be to the right of Spicer. Yeah, on an empty net, I'm not sure if that would really be a good idea to keep the net empty on a face-off when the net's 5 feet away. Although it could happen, although that he'd be playing against the rules at that point. Face-off will come to the right of Spicer. Nicholas will take the draw with Altrichter. Face-offs won. Here's Miller off the boards, rolls it all the way down ice. Keefe will pick it up. Keefe will get it onto Court. Here's Court with it up the right wing side. Gets it on over for Pritchard. Taking it there is Nicholas. Here's Nicholas getting it on over to Pritchard. Down there in the corner, Nicholas again. On out for Court. Here's Court on to Keefe. Now in for Pritchard out in front. That's Nicholas. Now it's taken back the other way by Gavin Thorson. Thorson. Chipped into the corner. Nobody knew where it went there for a minute. Here's Court with it. Court will take it. Pass it back for Pritchard. On over for Nicholas. 1:38 left to go in this third. Saganuk picks it up. Saganuk up the right wing side. Brown will have it. Brown off the boards. Taking it there is Hansen. Here's Hansen back behind the net. Hansen gets it on over to Loftus. Here's Loftus getting it up for Gardula into the corner. Miller back behind the goal. Miller. Saganuk pins him up against the board. 68 seconds left. Here's Hansen with it. Hansen fires. Chip shot was stopped by Spicer. Face-off will come to the left of Spicer. It will be Saganuk. And while the Waterloo's still trying to get their crap together, it will be Gavin Thorson. With 1:03. Face-offs won. Here's Strand with it. Oh, now it's Loftus who picks it up. On now for Saganuk. Saganuk back for Gardula. Here's Strand now down there in the corner. Strand back behind the goal. Taking it there is Loftus. On for Hansen. Back to Loftus. Loftus in the corner right out in front. Shot went wide. It's taken off the boards there by Hansen. 35 seconds left to go. Hansen fires one. On over to Strand. Here's Strand. Full strength. Pass across to Loftus. Now for Saganuk. Saganuk there at center. 22 seconds left to go. Here's Miller. Empty net in the other end now officially. Here's Miller with it. Right out front. Shot was stopped. Hansen tries to get the clear. Cannot. That's Deering down to 10 seconds. Hansen pinned up there in the corner. Oh, and then he's forced out by Deering. No penalty called. You've got to be kidding me. Even with 5 seconds left, they still don't call it. Although they're going to say the puck was out of play. At least I think. Nope, they're going to say because the puck was hit up into the safety netting and out of play, which would normally be a whistle, but I guess they just let the clock run out. But either way, the Muskies win it, 6-4. Waterloo goes home as losers, big-time losers tonight. Coming up next are 3 stars of the game. And we're going to give a short preview of tomorrow night. So that's all coming up here during our post. Oh, yeah, I can't forget 3 stars. Then the interview with our number 1 star as they give 3 stick taps to the fans for a great night. 3 stars, the interview with the number 1 star, and then a short preview of tomorrow night. As Omaha comes into town on Teddy Bear Toss night, Dew City Musketeers night, Boy Scout or Scouts night in general, actually. That's all coming up tomorrow night and after this game. Well, let's kind of speculate here on who we think our 3 stars are going to be. Blanton, I think, well, he got 2 goals tonight. Pritchard had 1 goal and 2 assists. Nicholas had 2 assists, so I think those will be your 3 stars. And the order they get picked in, I don't know. So yeah, I think Pritchard might get the number 1, Blanton at number 2, and Nicholas at number 3. Let's see if that prediction holds true. We're getting them all lined up downstairs. Right now they got the mascot, Charlie Battle, waving a flag, skating around, waving the Muskies flag. Got the Musketeers logo on it. Yeah, now he finally goes off ice. Got to make room for our 3 stars. All right, I think we got our 3 young men down there, all ready to go. We'll get Brianna, the photographer, out on the ice, and I think we're ready to go. Here we go.
The 3 Musketeers stars of the game. Star number 3 with 1 goal and 2 assists. Number 42, Tank.
No kidding. I thought he'd get number 1, honest to God. There we go. Was there really a game-winning goal? I mean, it was pretty much over at the end of the first, but I guess if we're considering that. Anyway, an interview with our number 1 star, Sam Court. We'll head downstairs. Oh, nope. He's going down through the tunnel. Connor's kind of ushering him down there. Connor's going down there. There he is. All right, we're getting him back on. Give him 2 seconds. Here we go. Now we're ready. Number 1 star of the game, Sam Court. Here we go.
Yeah, we'll make this quick because Sam wants to get in there and celebrate. Talk about tonight here for you guys, Sam. 6 goals, 5 goals for your top week ratings have been on Tuesdays, Hall, still falls on
Danielle was saying down beside you, so you're sad for
All right, Sam. Now you can go here and celebrate. First star of the game is Sam
Sam
Court.
Court, the number 1 star for tonight. Well, all I got left to say is come back here tomorrow night because it's going to be a fun one. Omaha's going to be in town. Like I said, we have Scouts night, Dew City Musketeers night, the teddy bear toss. When the Muskies score their first goal, everyone throws teddy bears out on the ice. And that's all going to be tomorrow night. So join us for that at about 6:55 p.m. Eastern Time, maybe a couple minutes later than that, but we're going to try and hit it right on time. Who knows? We'll see. We will see you all then tomorrow night. Stay tuned now for some very special programming right here on RVN. See ya.